Here we have a 2020 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross Limited Edition. Has a turbocharged 1.5 liter inline 4 engine, automatic transmission that sends power to all four wheels, and only has 22,000 kilometers on the odometer. For the interior, we have your power windows and locks found right below the door handle. Off to the side, we have your power folding mirror controls there. We do have a nice black on black combination for the interior with cloth bucket seats up front. We do have this nice silver accenting trim throughout the interior as well. The Cross is push button start found right behind the steering wheel. And you can see we do have a combination of analog and digital displays for the gauge cluster. At the very bottom, you'll see we have 423 kilometers on the odometer. Down here, we have your headlight adjuster toggle at the very bottom, and then your traction control above that. We have your gauge cluster screen controls off to the side. On the steering wheel, or behind the steering wheel I should say, we do have paddle shifters that are mounted to the column, so you can always keep track of where they are. Also have your Bluetooth and audio controls on one side, with your cruise control on the other. For the stereo, it is touchscreen. You also have some shortcut buttons on either side. Have various different options here. You do have AM, FM, and XM radio. You have USB and Bluetooth connectivity, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto. When the vehicle is in reverse, this is where you'll find your backup camera as well. Below that, we do have your dual zone climate control with ice cold air conditioning. We have your heated steering wheel control, your eco mode toggle, 2 USB ports, and a cigarette lighter style input. A little storage below that. Then we have your heated seat controls for the front seats, as well as your S-AWC controls. So that is your drive mode selector. So it toggles through different drive modes in the gauge cluster here. So auto, snow, and gravel are the options it toggles through. Then we have your gear select. It's a nice straight line, and you do have slap shift off to the side if you'd rather drive like that. This pad here is for the touch controls for the stereo if you're rather use that instead of reaching all the way onto the dash. And then again, you have the shortcuts just below there. Then we have your auto hold and your electronic parking brake integrated into the center console here. 2 cup holders on the driver's side. Nice big armrest in the middle. We have a removable storage tray here and plenty of storage all throughout. And you can hook this tray on either side as you see fit. The Eclipse Cross is equipped with 18-inch factory alloy wheels wrapped in Bridgestone tires. We do have a nice black on black combination for the exterior of the vehicle. Up front, we do have fog lights in addition to LED headlights, and the vehicle does have a block heater installed. The cord is just tucked away in the engine bay. We also have this black plastic trim piece that goes along the bottom of the vehicle. That's to protect your paint from any rock or debris that might get kicked up while driving. We do have some black roof rails along the top on either side. On the door handle here, we have a little square button there for your keyless entry. We also have tinted rear windows all the way back, 4-wheel disc brakes, LED taillights. Then we have the badging for Eclipse Cross, and then the limited edition badge, Mitsubishi right in the middle, and then we have S-AWC, which is your all-wheel drive option from Mitsubishi. Then to get in the back, take the key fob, make sure the vehicle is unlocked. There's a button just underneath the Mitsubishi emblem there between your license plate lights. Pops up nice and tall, no worries about hitting your head there. It does have this cargo cover that is removable, so if you're wanting to hide what you have in the back, just go ahead and slide that into place. In addition, you do have tons of storage space in the back, little storage cubbies on either side. And then underneath here, you have your spare tire, and then around it is tools you need to change it in case of an emergency. You are able to fold down the rear seats. They do come down in a 60-40 split. You can see the off-center divide there. You also have your child seat anchors in the back. In between the 2 holes, there's just this fabric that you can break apart that gives you access to the metal loop for your child seat anchors. And if you want to fold down the rear seats, you just grab either corner handle and drop it down as such. And then when you're done, just grab the handle on the lift gate, put it back down, and you're all good to go. For the rear interior, we have your power window switch right below the door handle. We have a little bit of storage by the bottom by your speaker. And then to fold the seats, you just grab the top corner, locks back into place as such. And you do have the same nice cloth material on the rear seats to match the front. Great amount of legroom and headroom back here. You also have a storage pocket on the back of the passenger seat. In addition, you do have your heated seat controls for the rear seats back here, and a 12-volt input at the very bottom. Also have an armrest here that folds down from the center, goes nice and flat, and you have 2 cup holders in the middle there. And that was the 2020 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross Limited Edition. If you're interested in a sporty, all-wheel drive, turbocharged SUV, you can go to parkmazda.ca to fill out the form to book your test drive. In doing so, we can get you a $25 Visa gift card for coming down. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you soon.